Oh, hello, and welcome to another scene in World of Darkness. No, Darkness in Dublin. There we go.
Yep.
Haha, haha. I could work at 2:40 in the morning. um. Oh shit! It's 2:40 in the morning. Ugh.
It really is changing at night. Let's get it.
It's a good thing I don't have class tomorrow. Um.
I don't have work.
Y'all. So there is a particular group of changelings. We call them the Unseelie Squad. And by we, I mean it's just like me, usually. And two of these members, though one may or may not see himself as a member of the Unseelie Squad, but he's totally a member of the Unseelie Squad, have decided to go on the hunt for either to pretty much go on the hunt for any kind of nobility from Ulster that have made their way into Leinster. So, how are you guys going to do this? Because as Karina knows, pretty much 99% of all of the nobility in Ulster is House Baelor. And there aren't many... How should I... The nobles in position in the city, none of them are of House Baelor that you know of.
So, sorry, my bad. I didn't catch all that. So, no nobility, at least in the county, or
Well, the known nobility so far, the primary nobility in Leinster, in Dublin more specifically, none of them are House Baelor. Pretty much the named NPCs, none of them are of House Baelor.
Okay.
That doesn't really mean that there's no House Baelor. It's just probably given the current situation with Ulster, they've kind of kept their head down low.
Yeah, anyone would really. Any Baylor would at least.
So, since the lovely Kincaid and Karina have decided to go on the proverbial hunt for these members, you guys have a couple choices. You'll have investigation. There's a certain, y'all could call it on contacts. You guys could just kind of wander around and speak to a couple changelings, see if they've seen anyone kind of shifty. There's lots of ways. So how do you guys want to go about it?
I was gonna pull straight spy hunter. We have the basically there's gonna be clues. It's all of that is just looking for clues, basically beating the street. And that's all investigation is, just beating the street, going around, asking questions. But the funky thing about it is we have to make sure that people see us doing it. We'll be prepared for when they ambush us or whatever, but they won't know that we're prepared. They'll just think that we're, moronically going on a hunt. But all the while, we're, we got people watching our back. So we have to coordinate. Well, Karina has to coordinate with the dukedom and other like 20 people that she knows and say, hey, can you official sanction us on this? Cool. We're gonna go out there and be dumb. We're gonna go, beat the street. We really are investigating, but we're letting people see that we're investigating. That way, the people watching our back can see the people that kind of come out the woodwork when we didn't try and jump us, and then there can be some gooning. What y'all think?
I'm cool with that. The only downside to that is if they start seeing us like investigate shit, people may start trying to be like, "Oh shit, it's the Inquisition with a Viking and Kincaid."
I don't have a rep yet. Kim hasn't said I can buy the merit. I'm working on it.
I feel like we both have reps.
That would be more infamy.
I feel like we both have some reps.
I mean, if you want me to have infamy, I'll take it. I would like to be infamous. I'm not just famous. I'm infamous.
Kincaid is well known for certain things, and none of them are particularly that good.
Karina
You really
walks
don't
into
want to
the
run
establishment. Great, there's going to be a fight here now.
But yeah, I mean, or we could just like, you know,
Subterfuge?
no, not subterfuge. Just, you know, we investigate, but we don't do it all open.
Subtle. Clandestine.
What will we need to roll to make our investigation seem kind of on the low, like you wouldn't know we were doing it, Kim?
Describe to me how you're doing it, because if you're just, if you're just pounding the sidewalk, that's, you know, you guys could make it look like a date because it's a red cap, with a she noble. It looks a little weird unless, one's like bodyguard kind of thing. So just describe how you guys are going about for now. Then I'll make you do the rolls later. Maybe at a lower diff
Okay.
if your description is, yeah.
All right. So Karina shouldn't have any House Baylor lore. However, she does have opinions on House Baylor. So she kind of feels that you find House Baylor around a lot of scum and villainy. So she's gonna listen around for some fucking scum and villainy.
Well, actually, there's a better option we could take, Tim.
All right.
Let's ask the Piskies.
Oh, the Motley.
Yo,
They may know some shit. Yeah. Good call.
just send us in the right direction, i.e., lower our difficulty, as it were.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, they say they don't know.
Best case scenario, they know something.
Yeah.
Now, can you make a politics roll to see can we do this without sanction, please?
I'll make the politics roll. Luckily, I can't botch it. Is it a politics roll or an etiquette roll, Kim?
You can roll politics. That's fine.
Bitchin'. Oh, there's two.
Okay. There's technically nothing stopping you from just going and finding members of House Baylor. If anyone finds that weird, or if any Baylor try to come at you sideways through the court system, you can always say you needed a member of their house for insert, little fib here. Because let's be honest, people do that. When, we need to sniff out lies and stuff, which house do people go for the most? When people need to find out what's up with this weird, Wuji magic stuff, which house do people call for? It's not that weird, but to some it can be seen as, especially given the current political turmoil with, Ulster and House Baylor. They might see it as shifty, but everyone else might. They'll probably just be like, whatevs. As long as you don't just kind of like roll up and try to smack them in the face.
Ooh, Tim. Karina is looking for cold iron weaponry.
Wait, what about cold iron weaponry?
Hella illegal. Go on.
Hella illegal.
Yeah, I figure it's outlawed. Like, from what I understand, most nobles just ban the fuck out of them. They're like, nah, fam.
Yeah, but if anybody's going to be peddling it, it's going to be House Baylor.
Yeah. Well, do we know about House Baylor's housebone?
Y'all got house lore?
Nah.
We got politics.
That's the best I got.
Greymare. We have Greymare.
Yeah.
The super skill.
I got that at 3.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay, cool.
In the end, what do you want to do, Tim? How do you want to do the investigation? We got a couple of avenues we could take. I say we talk to the Piskies first.
No, the Piskies is a good option. They're the best first option to at least start. So the Piskies are good. I think the Cold Iron is a good angle to work through. I think it may be good though to kind of find like maybe where Cold Iron has been purchased or otherwise traded. Because that can get us on the line to perhaps some Baylors. Worst case, we find some really angry commoners or something, or in a better case, we find the noble about Cold Iron and we now have blackmail material. Let's get it.
Well, step one, Piskies. Let's do this. Well, step one, come get Kincaid.
Yeah, fuck it. I know Karina doesn't know where Kincaid lives, so Karina will text Kincaid. Be like, "Hello, would you like to hunt some snakes?"
He fat fingers, yes.
Great. We should go and talk to the friends that made it across the border that we have been sheltering.
Okay. Where?
Out of character, are they all in the Duke's Freehold, or where are they at, Cam? Because I think both Kincaid and Karina took some of them in.
No, I did.
Yeah, for the most part, until they're not staying in the Duke's freehold. He owns a couple little houses here and about, and they're currently staying in one of those as they get themselves, off the ground, because they kind of had to restart their entire lives. So they're slowly working on it. But they're staying in one of the houses.
Let's go.
Alrighty. So we montage.
Shotgun.
There's only two of us going.
No, dude. No, I'm asking, where can we get a shotgun? I think we should get a shotgun. I think it's a good idea.
What? I don't know where to get a shotgun. Although, from what I understand, from what I've seen on the YouTube, all that you need will be a limousine.
Right. Let's go. The YouTube? What are you, like, 100?
That's what it's called, YouTube.
No, it's just YouTube. I like the cats. Pretty awesome.
The cats are cute, yes.
And edible. Let's go. We montage to the house where the Piskies are.
Montage. Okay.
You're knocking on the
What was it? What was that, Marcus?
You're knocking on the door, not me.
Fine.
Okay. So you guys pull up to the house. It's very housey.
Sorry. She knocks on the door, which I assume is very Dory.
Extremely Dory. After a few moments, a young man will open the door. And they have... Okay. Pixies. They usually, whoever they're close with, they begin to look more like whoever they're close to. What happens when a bunch of pixies are just alone together? And you're pretty much seeing that. They have a hell of a lot of laugh lines, which is odd, especially considering they look so young and youthful. Their skin has a very warm olive tone to it, and they just seem like, you know. Oh, and their hair is a soft silver as well. And so he just looks at you and he smiles and he's like, "Oh, I was not expecting visitors. How may I help you?"
Huh. We were wondering if we could ask you and your group of few questions. Don't worry, no one's in trouble or anything. Simply, me and my friend are searching for something, and we believe you may be able to help.
He looks concerned, but then walks forward, kind of shutting the door behind him, so now he's outside with you guys. And he'll say, I can answer any questions that there are. The rest of them have had they've had a difficult time. They're resting.
I understand.
So, what are your questions?
We were wondering, since you've heard about I assume you've heard the reports that Ulster and soldiers have been throwing those of our people over the border in less than alive condition.
Indeed, I have.
Well, that got us thinking. And we were wondering if you knew of any attempts by House Baylor to come into the kingdom. If not House Baylor itself, then it's not nobility from Ulster, but from what I understand, Ulster and House Baylor are synonymous.
For the most part, yes. They are. The other housed nobles left Ulster quickly when King Dariath took over the throne. It became an unpleasant place to stay if you were not of House Baylor, to say the least. If members of House Baylor have been coming over, as much as they are out in the open and very blatant with their actions, there is a faction in House Baylor which takes that screen and uses it as cover. They... How to describe it best? I'm sorry. My head is still all over the place. You must forgive me.
One hand does one thing while the other is concealed.
Exactly. Which is why... It might be best to search for an absence of something. Possibly. I'm not certain. That's if they've even come across the border. I'm not sure why they would want to, unless it was to spy. The best thing I could offer up is look for anyone suspicious. I know that doesn't help much, but he'll shrug. We I've been out of touch. I haven't really spoken with anyone other than a few Piskies that come over to check on us. I'm slightly out of touch.
Well, take the time you need. You have all been through a harrowing experience, and wounds like that take a while.
Of course, my lady. If you are searching for Baylor, particularly those from Ulster, I would watch your back. They have a fondness for cold iron up there.
Fine.
Um, if that's all.
Yes, that's it. Thank you. You've helped quite a bit.
Not as much as I would have liked, but. And he'll smile slightly.
Hey, you're still helping by breathing.
He'll head inside at that point, of course, after bowing to the both of you.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, whenever I'm skip tracer. Whenever I've got to find some people, and they go to ground, I always generally follow the trail from where they would normally be, backwards or whatever. Anyway, these people are operating here and they're being all super shady about it. Well, we can just look for like you said, an absence of something. So what would there be an absence of that we should be looking for? What's the invisible thing? Hey Kim, can I roll some wits plus enigmas right quick?
Yes.
Make of that a whirl. Well, after I find, because there's a few things that Karina's thinking of. She's thinking a shortage of missing cold iron, missing Canane is another one, or just random missing dreamers. Slave markets are a thing, yo.
Hmm.
And Karina detests it, but it's still a thing, unfortunately.
Difficulty 6?
Yep.
How many dreamers do I have? Okay, cool. I actually took it. Beautiful.
I got one whole success.
Ooh.
Not that much higher. Well, it's actually lower. Let's see. Nope. Okay, there's 2.
Okay. With one success. Aren't House Baylor, up in Ulster, pretty buddy-buddy with the Thulane?
That they are.
Mm-hmm. That might be interesting. With 2 successes, they're buddy-buddy with the Thulane, and Thulane need, or at least some Thulane need, glamour-infused organs to survive.
Oh boy. Yep. Karina. Like a clicking noise from out. Thanks, and he says, "You wouldn't happen to know of any black market organ traders, would you?"
I hate organ leggers. I got a streetwise of 9. Inconsiderate. Let me see. He's got a streetwise 1. Can I roll that?
Yeah, that's fine.
And if
It would be yeah, standard.
I will be spending a willpower point on this one. I got 1 success.
Okay. So with that 1 success, you. I mean, it's been a while, but a while back, Kincaid heard something about somebody downtown in this old abandoned apartment that was taking the, you know, both dreamers and some from, you know, homeless population, as well as just outrightly stealing from hospitals, who was running pretty much an black market, or was the main supplier of black market organs here. Because whether or not some Cathane like to admit it, sometimes when they need to craft chimera or treasures, they also require materials such as that, like heart's blood and shit like that. So, you know, you can't exactly remember where, but it was somewhere downtown in an abandoned apartment building.
Jimmy, my contact, my fixer, is hooked into all manner of things. Can I give him a call?
Yes, you can.
Jimmy.
Yeah, what's up?
You mean to roll a like charisma plus contacts as easy pick up?
No, he picks up. Did my mic cut out or something?
Yeah.
Oh shit, my bad. Mic cut out. Yeah, he said, what's up?
Yo, look, I'm looking for someone. Not those two people you put me on to, but another person.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. There's a guy. He's running parts. And I don't mean for cars. I need to find him.
Okay. Well then. Any particular reason why?
200 reasons for you.
That's what I like to hear. Good. He'll give you an address, because I just can't think of one off the top of my head. And say, last time I heard of him, he was staying there. Had a supply of kidneys that just came in. Apparently, some guests have, I say some guests, I mean like 2 or so have been roaming around Dublin collecting organs for him, so I don't know if they're still there. I've heard some weird things going around with the... Yep. Anyway, that's as much as 200 will get you.
Jimmy, keep your head down. It's gonna get crazy soon.
I always keep my head down. Click.
All right, Lady Karina. It's time to go to the bad parts of town.
All right. Let's head out.
We gooning.
That's all y'all do is goon.
To the hard way.
Right.
Who brought that bow of yours?
Sorry.
Said I hope you brought that bow of yours.
Ooh, I had a character mark. 'Cause I didn't catch that last part.
I hope you brought that bow of yours.
Oh. Karina nods. Says, I could bring the real one too if need be.
We're changelings. If we want it to be real, it will be.
Fair enough.
But yeah, can Gage rolling? Is get the thing? Here's a question: can I kin the hairband, Kim? I haven't done that yet.
What do you mean, kin it?
It's how
Oh.
you see the magical stuff.
Yeah, perk kinning. I got confused there when you just said kin. I was like, are you trying to like wife it or something? With what? With what kinning? What?
You leave my 2 dots alone, okay? Leave them alone. Don't judge me.
2 dots in perception. You don't even have kinning, but you can go ahead and roll it because you can technically roll it.
I'm a kid fan. Power.
Just straight fucking perception.
What's the difference?
It'll be diff 6.
On success. Do it glow?
It kind of glow, but you can't figure out why. But it glow.
I have gray matter. I can know why. I have superpower, understanding superpower.
Possibly.
Roll my superpower of understanding superpowers. Give me a moment.
Oh, sorry. Did people talk to me?
Oh,
Not yet.
I
Okay.
got full of understanding what the glowy stuff mean.
Fuck. Okay. So you remember when both when both Sindri and then eventually the Queen wrapped you up in that web and you just like couldn't do shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was a long 2 days. So this is made out of the same stuff. You kind of have a feeling if you whip your ponytail holder off, and it would be a pretty sturdy kind of rope to bind somebody with.
Well then,
So instead of taking your hoop earrings off, you take your ponytail holder out.
I'm gonna fuck you up with my scrunchie.
Yes.
Whoa, hold on. Can Kate's been wearing a scrunchie?
Yeah, actually, yes, it's beautiful.
What the fuck?
You look at it. Actually, you would notice too because it really is freaking beautiful.
He is at 4. That's the thing.
No, the thing, the scrunchie is beautiful. It's a beautiful scrunchie.
Meanwhile, Karina's over here just doing her hair any kind of way.
I let the wind decide my hairstyle for me.
She is sister with no relaxer. That don't make no sense. She better get some cornrows or something.
Nah. She was gonna get anything. She'd get what all my characters get. Dreadlocks.
She ain't even Jamaican.
Matter not.
Wild Quaker parrots. Sorry.
Mira la Stanway on bote boy.
Yeah. Okay.
Tim, you are Jamaican, are you? I don't want to be offensive. we going. We ready.
Okay. So, you head to the address. Y'all get some dirty looks from a lot of people. Because it's just kind of like, who the fuck are these bitches?
I will goon back at them with goon face. And ice
I will
cream.
not. So will Karina, but she ain't got -2 to intimidate.
Oh, it's not just two.
Okay.
Yeah, they quickly put that stare down. It's less Karina and more Goon. But they do. They just kind of grumble and roll their eyes and like mutter some stuff and walk off.
I kick your ass and you wasn't afraid you're gonna eat me.
You just wait till my friend gets out the stove. We'll be okay. We'll get him then. Friend just never comes out of the store. And you guys find yourself in front of it's a 2-story apartment building. It doesn't look all that big. And it looks old and really worn down. There's graffiti all over it. A lot of tags and whatnot. Somebody, you don't know why, they just drew a piece of cheese. Like a block of cheese. And it's just sitting there.
Karina is convinced that it's for a gang. She's waiting for a cheese gang now.
Cheddar boys, they get you.
It's kind of funny you mentioned the Cheddar Boys.
I was gonna call them the downtown mozzarellas. Or the pepper jacks.
Sounds like a 60 singing group. We're the Pepper Jacks. Ain't got no money. Here she goes.
Right now, I'm thinking of them like a West Side Story kind of gang, where they fucking do musical numbers and shit rather than fights.
Little did you know it was actually the Bries are back in town.
Oh.
You know, it's bad. It's bad.
I couldn't help myself.
I will start singing Jambalaya, the song. I'll do it.
Dude, no. So, okay. Like, I got this from work, but you know how, some people will describe a chick as thicker than a bowl of oatmeal? Well, it's been going around the store now. Thicker than a bowl of grandma's gumbo.
I just use thicker than a Snicker. Damn.
You can use thicker than a bowl of grandma's gumbo.
It's funny though. The thickest sister I ever seen is Maya Scott. The chick don't make no sense.
But anyway, not like downtown. There was somebody in my town whose like tag is actually just cheese. So I thought I'd just kind of throw that in there. It's a throwback for me. But anyway, yeah, nah. The building looks really old and decrepit and kind of weird and spooky.
Karina, sad to say, my kenning sucks.
What kenning?
You're not funny. Stop, okay? I had the ability. Don't make fun of me.
You don't have the ability. You have perception.
You know what? I'm changeling. That's all I need. I'm changeling is all I need, okay?
But go on.
He goes, I need you to look at that and see if there's more than meets the eye.
Alrighty. She looks at it. Kenny roll. Okay, I guess I'm gonna make a. I guess I'm gonna make a Kenny roll.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Hey, there's 3 sevens.
Okay. Nothing is really woozy about the house. Was that Kenning Roso? What's this 3 successes? Hold on, I gotta go look at something. Make sure I got all my, like, really shitty ducks in a row.
They ugly ducks, but they your ducks.
Thank you. They're like baby puffins. Dude, throwback to when my pander was attacked by a fucking puffin. God damn it. Okay. Yeah. The building itself, nothing too woozy about it. Inside it though, there's something. Like, there's definitely a changeling and or, you know, a source of glamour in there.
Okay. Now this is the out of character. Make sure I got this right, so that way I go in and know what the fucking objectives are. That's the organ donor's place, right? Oh, not donor, but trader's place.
Yep.
That's all I need to know. And from what I understand, okay, I'm guessing Kincaid is thinking he's going to rock and roll. I'm guessing Karina's going to talk to him and possibly rock and roll.
Kincaid's on the job. Like, he knows he can't. Okay, he can't act the way he normally would. He is resisting urges. You have no idea. Because all of these people are in cahoots with, as far as he's concerned, all of these people hurt CC.
That's fair.
He's going to murder face every single battlor he meets, unless someone asks him not to.
That's fair. But Karina will say, because she is next to a red cap, she'll look over and say, only I'm not going in to kill him immediately, right?
Yeah, I'm not going to kill him. You don't need appendages to live.
And that's if this guy is what we think he is. He could just be some random organ trader.
He's an organ layer. You know how many people want this guy bought off? You know how much money we're going to get for bringing this guy in? I am correct, Kim, right? Like, there's folks that want this guy. Like, he's worth some money.
Depends. The police would like the dude. You know, the black market organ dude. Those who need the organs would like the dude. Those, you know, the Duke, you know, to get the dude off the street and to stop all that would like, yes. So technically, he's a very wanted person.
Go be nice. I'm here to not be nice.
Just as long as we're on the same page.
We can't possibly be on the same page, Lady Karina. But currently, we have the same purpose.
All right.
So y'all going in?
We're knocking. We're not just going to bust the door down.
I really want to bust the door down, but I can't.
Okay.
Karina's in the way.
So you knock on the door. You guys hear someone start to run through the apartment, and it doesn't seem like it's headed towards you guys. Seems like it's headed away.
All right. I think we started up. I think this is a chase scene now. This is happening.
Idiots.
Yeah, so as she hears like the running away, Karina's gonna be like, and now he's running. And Karina, is there like a side gate? A lot of houses have like side gates that let you get into the backyard.
Mm-hmm. Here's one of those.
She's just gonna book it through one of those.
Okay.
Is how long in the backyard?
Yes, I'm gonna need some dex athletics.
My dex athletics is not high.
Is the gate he would have to come out of?
There was like a side gate, that led to like a really quote unquote backyard kind of place, but in actuality, it's just like a slab of concrete where the dude is running. Karina is headed down that way because y'all knocked and dude bro bolted.
Like immediately.
He wasn't expecting anyone today, and he's like, "Oh no, is it the fucking cops?"
Nobody needed a heart today. Poop.
I know.
Oh my gosh, sorry, one. Fuck.
Yeah, I gotta bounce in like 15 minutes.
15 minutes. I got one success. Kincaid, you want to roll Dex Athletics? We are chasing the dude.
This is so laughable.
Huh?
When you see this die pool, you're gonna laugh.
Oh shit. I mean, it's got to be better than Karina.
You say that.
Nope. Equal to 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll spend another willpower point. Actually got 3 successes.
Shit!
Hey, there you go, talking that good shit.
Damn! Okay. So you see this guy. He doesn't look too good. Life has kind of fucked him over a little bit. That might have been a satyr before some really fucking bad burns happened. So of course, because of that, he has problems running and stuff, and he only got 2 successes anyway. So Karina was lagging behind a little bit. She just, she didn't stretch beforehand. Kincaid, meanwhile, is like, this motherfucker ain't getting away. And manages to grab onto this dude as he's trying to climb over a fence, which is kind of also rather hard considering he doesn't have toes. He has hooves. So, when Kincaid grabs him, okay, are you grabbing or tackling or like what you doing?
Grabbing.
Okay. When you grab him, he proceeds to just say in a very, garbled, well, not really garbled voice, but there was some lung damage as well because burning is really bad. And he'll just kind of say, "Look, dude, come on, just look. What the hell do you want?"
We are not the police.
I mean, I could tell that. You've got pointy ass ears, so I'm assuming she, and then that's a red cat.
You'd be surprised at how many changelings are cops, but either way. She'll look down at the dude's leg. His leg looks. Does it look like his leg? It looks like his leg is deformed, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Right?
Mm-hmm. He looks like he's had burns across all of his body, pretty much.
Alrighty. Yeah, Karina will look down to his leg and say, I suppose you used to be an adventurer.
Ha ha ha. Fuck you. I didn't take an arrow to the knee.
And where did you get that injury?
The dude's just gonna look over to Kincaid and just give him that, like, is she serious look?
Kincaid shrugs.
He just looks back and he says in the most deadpan voice ever, a fire.
Hey, Kincaid, how hungry are you?
Huh?
It was a long drive up here. How hungry are you?
Oh, let's just not play games. Where's House Baylor? In town. Tell me now, please. Because, well, you're already cooked.
True that.
Really? You guys had to go there.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's fine. You know, I suppose I'd rather be cooked than have emotional ties to a now wingless and horribly scarred pixie.
Karina turns around so that way she can deny whatever Kincaid does.
You want to say that again?
Oh, is your hearing fucked up or something?
You trying to get me to kill you so you don't talk?
Oh, look, you do have more than 2 brain cells.
Unlike most of my kind, my hunger lies in other directions.
Yeah, obviously in pixies.
I wouldn't mind bending over a goat man and making him scream my name. That wouldn't be fun. That wouldn't be fun for you, but it'd be fun for me.
It just kind of shrugs.
Karina makes a face like kind of as she's turned around. She's just like, what the fuck?
I assume you have the answer I want and you don't want to give it to me.
It's possible. I mean, it's not like I ask what house people are from when they come here.
You do realize what they're doing to us, right?
You say us, and I think more you.
Did you stop being a thing at some point?
It's possible.
Look, you got fucked. Sorry. But a whole lot more people can get fucked worse than you. If that Pisky is any indication of what's going to happen if they win.
If they're not useful.
Oh, you're banking on the fact that they're not going to fuck you over as soon as they get over here?
Oh no. I know they will.
You think they got a shot because you know something.
He just kind of reaches up and pats your head.
I figure you've already had all the pain in the world, so there's nothing that I can do to torture you.
That tends to happen when you're burned.
Who burned you?
What kind of role is it to do some raw persuasion on this dude?
Depends on how you're doing it. It can be either manipulation or charisma. What's the one? There's empathy, there's expression, there's subterfuge. That's about it.
Okay, how about this? I say what I'm gonna say, and then you make the roll. You say what the roll is based upon what I say.
That works.
Okay. Karina will look over to the dude and she'll say, listen, I don't know entirely what's going to make you like this. But you have to understand those that run Ulster, they are not going to care how useful you are. They're only going to care what your ear looks like. When it looks like to hear, it is definitely the wrong shape. Banking your money on what you see as the winning horse only works if the horse doesn't kick you repeatedly until you die. Even if Ulster is the winning team and we are all going to perish painfully in cold iron, is it not better to die while you are not chained up in some Baylor She's basement? All I'm asking you to do is think about it. I really hope that's not intimidation, because she's really not trying to intimidate him.
That sounds kind of intimidating to me, bro.
Slightly.
Is it intimidation?
Yeah.
Damn it. I was hoping for leadership.
Can I roll it for her? Let me roll it.
I mean, shit, can you roll it?
I mean, look, if you just kind of want to growl or something after she says that, that's fine.
Sure, I'll growl after she says that. But I mean, it is good food for thought.
She did make some pretty valid points. Just kind of said them in a way that makes it like, yeah, no, she would fucking kill you. They ain't gonna care.
Charisma plus intimidation is 6. However, my difficulty is kind of low.
Yeah.
It's way lower than you think.
That's fair.
But the lowest it can get is 3.
3. Yeah, that's rules. Oh, mercy me.
Just
So
let
I
me.
5 dice. Oh, sorry?
Huh?
I thought you said something, my bad.
Oh, no.
I only got 5 successes.
Only 5, 6. Oh, boo-hoo.
Okay, and there goes 6 successes. On my end. No, 7. 7 with willpower. As Karina tried to be nice, but ended up sounding intimidating as shit again.
It kind of happens when your human half and your Fae half aren't really connected.
Yeah.
You have 10d10 for I'm the scary one?
No, that was from your dice. I rolled 5 base. Your successes added to my dice pool. Although I am almost as scary as Kincaid, almost.
No, you're not.
Okay, so you guys play bad cop to this poor little abused satyr, who's had a fucking horrible life recently, and he really thinks about it for a moment. You can tell he's kind of scared. You know, is Kincaid still holding him? I've been working off of the, Kincaid grabbed him and just never let go.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, so he beforehand he was just kind of like, whatever. But now he's not actively trying to get out, but he is trying to shift his weight away from Kincaid as much as he can. Anyway, he'll just say, "Look, just so what the fuck do you want to know? So you guys will go and leave me alone."
Where are they?
You're gonna have to be a bit more specific.
Way that with a threat looming that they, House Baylor, or even Ulster, haven't sent any spies down here. And since they have truck with the people you have truck with, you probably know a little bit of something.
They're I only know two of them, and I'm only guessing that there's two. I've only seen one of them. There's a chick by the name of Azria. She comes by here every now and then. She always gets the same thing. 2 kidneys and a heart. I don't ask questions. She's got snake scales, though. And wears an emblem of House Baylor under her clothes. Well, under her jacket. I don't know what she's doing, but she's supposed to come back here tomorrow afternoon and pick up her order. That's the best I got.
All right. Thanks.
Don't go around telling people. It's bad for business.
I'm not going to tell anybody anything, except for I know a certain she who might have to do business with you even though he doesn't want to. Reels.
He doesn't have eyebrows to arch, but you can kind of... It's pretty much the skin above his face arches up. So you can tell, that was... an eyebrow raise, and he's just kind of like, what you mean?
Oh, trust me. He's going to hate every second of it. But you and him are going to have a chat. He looks at Karina and sees if she can figure out what he's talking about.
Oh, see, he's talking about snitching on the Duke to him, right?
No, I'm saying Titty Angel is gonna need to get some organs to feed his pet
yeah. That's fair.
monster.
What do you...
I was out of character.
Yeah. I couldn't figure that out. Yeah. Got some tabs on his heart and organ thing. But she actually will look to the dude and she'll just say, "Is all you do trade in organs, or are there other things that you do?"
Depends on what you need.
Someone happens to be, I don't know, you need a patch up. Are you someone that can be called for that?
What do you mean by patch up?
I mean, ensure that they don't die and heal them. And not take anything out.
Lady, do I look like a healer to you?
Anyone can have spring. Anyone can have a medical degree.
Do you think that if I had spring, I would look like this?
Possibly not.
No. I leave all that doctor stuff to the ghasts, honestly. Since they're the ones that bring me the organs.
Wow.
I'm sorry, guys. I gotta go.
All right. See you later. Karina will kind of purse her lips and say, "Well, if you ever want out of the organ business, let me know."
Yeah. Totally, of course.
Yeah. Figured you'd respond like that, but figured I should throw it out there anyway.
Because that's just what I'm planning on doing with my time, believing a she.
Rolls her eyes. And I'll add another nickel.
Is that all?
Yes, that's it.
Like I said, tomorrow afternoon, she'll be coming back. You can do whatever you need to do then.
Yeah. Karina's gonna do it.
Okay. I think that's where we can end it. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been another scene in Darkness in Dublin.